New tonight, a developing story in Bozeman. Police officers were called to the site of a low-income housing development after a press conference discussing subpar conditions at the property turned contentious. NBC Montana's Brianna Carroll watched it all unfold. Brianna shares what happened and why some residents are speaking out.
Multiple residents of Bridger Heights here in Bozeman say they have been living in unsafe and unsanitary conditions for years. And today they're banding together to demand change from their landlord.
Not one cent for the slumlord.
Not one cent.
Residents say they have lived with property damage and dangerous conditions, and that maintenance requests have gone unanswered or been met with retaliation and threats of eviction.
We need to be heard and to tell the truth about what's been happening in our lives at the hands of our landlords.
Things became heated when residents marched to the doors of the management office to tape up their list of demands.
Delivering our demands as a union, hello, to our property manager.
That's right. That's right.
I'll see them going into the hands of the management. 911, this is an emergency.
When police arrived on the scene following the property manager's call, the group had dispersed. A representative for the property management company tells me they were not aware of the demands prior to the event, that there has been zero retaliation against residents, and that the building is inspected on an annual basis.
We just received a 91% from the Inspire HUD inspection. We're proud of the management of Bridger Heights in taking care of our residents there.
But residents shared these photos with us showing black mold inside their units. Oza Echomaker has lived at Bridger Heights for 5 years. She says the presence of black mold is a health concern for both her and her 5-year-old daughter, as well as other vulnerable residents.
Almost a supermajority of the apartments have children. Those that don't have children are disabled or elderly and are on fixed income. And they're breathing in black mold spores.
But Evelyn Littlefield, who has lived here for 10 years, says the views of the tenant union are not indicative of how all residents are feeling, and she fears their demands may put her home in jeopardy.
I need a home. My children need a home. Because they're upset, why put all the rest of us at danger and risk?
NBC Montana was able to verify that 29 of the 50 units at Bridger Heights signed onto the tenant union. Tenant advocates, City Commissioner Emma Bode and Deputy Mayor Joey Morrison say the residents' fight is valid and that their demands are not unreasonable. Reporting in Bozeman, Brianna Carroll, NBC Montana.